All right, so basically, I'm running out of space on my SD card, and I was looking through my game collection to sort of see what I could just remove the download of or whatever. I like that they have the option where you can keep the icon still, even though you can't actually boot the game up anymore because you deleted the data. And yeah, I saw that I had downloaded a bunch of demos and hadn't even tried them yet. So I just wanted to go through them and, of course, just give these games a try and see maybe if I'd be interested in the full product. But also just to be to feel okay with deleting the demos, having giving them a shot. So yeah, this one is for Voice of Cards, which is not something typically up my alley since I don't like RPGs and stuff like that, or even isekais. I'm not like a medieval fantasy kind of guy. I'm starting to come around on it a little more, like, but this one, from what I've heard, is pretty different, and I don't know. The presentation is supposedly like unlike a lot of other games in this genre, so yeah, let's just take a look. So from what I've heard, everything is told through cards. Oh, that's me shuffling it. I'm pressing the button and it's doing that. I don't know if it has any effect on what's gonna happen, but I mean, if the combat's not too
Good
complex or like,
afternoon, or should I say evening?
ooh,
Morning.
voice acting.
Morning? At any rate, I'm the game master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I
Meta.
believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it.
That's
However,
pretty cool.
as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
It's
Now
very
then,
meta.
are you ready? Let's begin.
I don't mind that. I don't mind fourth wall breaking when it's that forthright.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
And he's got a
You
good
are going to
voice.
take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
I feel like it's the same thing.
I? I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
He's all like, don't you remember? We met behind the pizza parlor after you picked up a pie. You said this is a lot of slices. I can't finish it myself. And I said, well, I wouldn't mind helping you if you'd allow me to join you. Do you mind if I bring my cards?
This
Tell
is
you a
Castle
story.
Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
I like the name, Nilla. My cousin's car,
Three
Nilla Diamond.
white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons.
If they're wearing white, they're usually
Present
evil.
yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
I like the presentation so far. So this is the room.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order.
Dude, those cards look fucking awesome. I would love to have these. I've been just in general been kind of leaning away from posters just because as someone who's still probably moving around a bit, they're a little bit of a hassle to deal with, and also like they take up space. Like you eventually run out of wall, right? But cards, those are easy to stash away, and you can of course get a great amount of art on them. And of course the framework of it looks, the dimensions are reminiscent of like a movie poster, right? um and I mean, look at that, her card looks really cool. Her robes are interesting too. She's got that little Squidward snow fortress thing going on there.
The youngest of the three steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace.
She's 10.
I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship.
She's got a bit of a husky voice.
She
Wasn't
bows,
expecting that.
glancing to her two companions.
This is fucking dope. If there's this voice, if this dude's going the whole game, then we'll see. It's early on. I can't control myself. Look at their cards, are so nice. I would pay money for those cards. I don't know what else I would do, but I definitely buy them. The art is fantastic.
In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
Hold on. Something's over my audio. I wonder if it's coming through in the recording. Audio has been fixed. For me, the recording wasn't reflecting it, but it was really weird.
Is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwin.
I know that word. I learned that one recently. Genuflect. Hedwin? There's just something...
It is these three our story follows today.
Some might say that's cheap that they're going this way, but I think it's really, at the very least, refreshing and novel, but it's also well done.
The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled queen has judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
Shall there be a reward?
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking.
Of course, indeed.
Quite a mercenary, but as demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
So are you speaking on behalf of all three of them, or I didn't catch if we were one of them specifically? I feel like I'm that guy up top just because, you know, the muscle tone and stuff, but I am also a little older. I mean, he looks older too, actually. He's got gray hair.
The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire.
That is so vague. She's all, I meant in this room. You can have one of these candles.
The royal treasure is just that important.
I feel like we should just keep the treasure when we find it. What is the treasure?
The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is.
Because I think about it, if her men can't retrieve it with just the basic monsters, and you guys are stronger than the monsters, and you find the treasure, how's she going to retrieve it from you?
The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid.
Oh, this is a kink thing. It's filled with some of my liquids for the king.
She trails off. but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
What is she, piss excellence or something?
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
Next
Great
town.
Terry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
I don't know. What's the difference between back and next? Let me do back just to see what that is. Oh, literally. Wow, every bit of the floor is a card. Oh. Yeah, there's just something very endearing about the presentation I like a lot. I mean, growing up, we had something like that with a lot of that actually, with like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. So like, I don't know if the chicken or the egg thing that with that though, right? If we're just more attracted to cards because of our exposure to them when we were younger, or if we were attracted to them when we were younger because we were just naturally inclined to like them. But I'm digging, like, even just the color palette right here for these cards. These are cool. And in a way, like, even though I don't play RPGs or have tried, like a Slay the Spire type card battle system, I did play Mega Man Battle Network. So, and that one was kind of, was it turn-based? I mean, it was like you picked one or two, right? And then like, boom. Like, it was like kind of like an action RPG with that turn-based moment before the action would happen, and you'd have to dodge and place your shots and stuff. It was a really interesting system, honestly. I think there was an indie game that came out recently that looked just like it and kind of was doing the same thing. But apparently the game itself was really difficult, so people were kind of like, "Nah, this ain't it, bro." But it's on the right track.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Cool. Even their color design on that one is different. The art is just...
You dare stand in our way? Edwin scowls at the foul creature.
Does it speak your language?
It lunges at the Fellowship.
Oh, maybe it does. At least it speaks the art of battle. That's a good song. light is on. I don't know, that one looks really cute. I don't know if I want to kick his ass. Alright. Well, let's just deal the damage. She probably deals the least. Let's see if she could take him out. No. The card rips in half, never to be whole again. Oh, so that animals, those monsters, their attack is on the left. Seven. Defense 3. So that means her attack actually did 10? What the hell are these gems for? Screw it, let's kill this little bastard. It's all you killed one of the weakest enemies in this universe. You're more than ready to fight the Demon King. This song is so good. Yeah, they add a little bit of flair too, you know, making it look like the card's attacking the other one. Maybe I should get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I would actually, like, play that with, like, my neighbors and stuff like that. We had the card, like, it was cool, it was convenient, right? You could put the deck on your belt, and, like all the cool kids would. And the playing field, you could just fold it up. It was like this paper mat. So you could have battles anytime. I sucked at it, but I mean, I knew the rules and got it. Because the show, it was all about the cards. Whereas Pokemon, they just adapted the video game, right, to cards, and the show wasn't about cards either. It was like actual, like what it would be like if there was Pokemon. So that one, it was just like collecting Pokemon cards, especially with the movie giving out that Pokemon card and everything too. Yeah, this might be a gateway drug right here. Maybe it'll get me into RPGs finally. For some reason though, in my other attempts, hasn't stuck.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwyn silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Edwin inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation.
You just killed like a rabbit and like a large rat. He's like, there's monsters among us. We must fear.
Gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights.
It's interesting, I had to press it twice. Alright, there we are. Sure. How meta. A card game in a card game. Cardception. Alright, let's check it out.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
What are you buying? I think I have that. Oh, okay, that would be for him. Oh, that's what he has right now? Oh. What do I got? 500 bucks? That's not a lot, dude. I can barely afford freaking a few branches. Oh, that's a sacred staff. Doesn't look all that sacred to me, dude. This is some Kratos shit right here. 9 to 11. Oh boy, come on, too soon. I think that's the one he has right now, no? I think her outfit she's wearing right now is fine. This would upgrade one of them. That's interesting. Some of it is like generic, even though it looks like it's a... Does it apply to both if I get this and if it had a boost? Let's go ahead and get a little fancy. Yeah, the sound design is just so nice. Oh, okay. Berwin is all set. Oh, okay. I'm bad at strategy and stuff. Let's see. She's the healer, so I kind of don't want her to go down, right? Is that sound logic? Having her have a really high defense or whatever? It's not her vitality, it's just her defense. She can heal the others. My purse? What the... I don't even have a wallet anymore.
Will that be all?
The good old
proprietor
days.
asks.
When I used to have my chain wallet. Let's see, do we pick up some of the remains from those sad creatures we fought? That we can sell. Silvercoblin horns, you know, the Zalphos tails. Yeah, I don't got much. I'm gonna have to sell my body to this guy, get some money. I feel like I just got shafted by my own sword. What does that mean? There's not a lot of cards, huh? 17, so 17 characters. And these guys count? Just generic guards or knights? Is that Link? No one ever recalls hearing his voice. She'd do just fine in a plague. Oh, my bad. I wanted to see if we had a card for that guy. I want to see what's up with this dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like his too. Like a lot of color and stuff. Ah, man, they know it too. See, that would be. These are nice cards, man. Even if I don't buy the game or finish it, if I do, I'd love to have these exchange cards. With who? Huh? Oh, I could change. They're both good. I kind of like the fullness of that one though. You spin me right round. Oh, you can look forward to the backs of these cards and the whole story in the retail version. You son of a bitch! They got me. They just got me right there. And look at this, implies that this won't be a huge game filled with tons of character and story. So maybe not a lot of grinding either. At least not required grinding, right? Sometimes I hear in people talking or about RPGs or reading about them, like they hit a bottleneck or a impasse of sorts and they have to go out and grind to get to the level they need to beat the boss. And I'm like, you know, I kind of like how Final Fantasy VII did it in the remake. From what I've watched, it's tough because the person I watched did like a lot of the side content, so they were getting extra XP that way, but they kind of funnel you from A to B and then force you to get in fights. Sure, a lot of the times with monsters you've seen before and stuff, but I imagine that they did that so that you could just keep going with the story at a brisk pace and not be under leveled, or maybe just at the right level. Um, I appreciate something like that. Oh wait, I want to see the monsters. Yeah, that's a whole element here. I just enjoy this. As these little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur. Man, and we just straight up murdered one of these in cold blood. I knew it. You know, it is kind of spooky, but let me see. Oh wait, how do we? He's a cute little guy. This story is locked. Those better be pretty cool tidbits though, if they're like, hey man, you're gonna have to pay us money to see this content. And it's all like just some freaking lame info. I'll tell you, I couldn't get enough of the lore in God of War and stuff, knowing that it's based off of, you know, actual mythology, which I guess people actually believed in at the time, right? Like they really did believe in Thor and them existing and controlling those elements or personalities. It's all very, very interesting. But these are all fictional, like original OCs. So I'm not sure exactly if they have the kind of backstory and traits that could stand the test of time like the Greek gods and the Norse gods and stuff, which of course have. Let's go. It is very pleasant though. I'm liking this. I feel a bar fight coming up. Never mind.
Town with all those monsters out there, the woman's size.
Really, lady? She's freaking just. You never see a lovely lady without her giant chef's knife. She could be a great sword main over here. Okay.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Give us your money. No, wait.
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear.
Of course he's talking. Gets close to her.
Welcome to Nixton.
He just wanted to get close. That's all there was to that. Mature man's character story? Oh, this guy? Oh god, he's a mature man. Brings to mind something else.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Dude, his hands are fucking rough. This homeboy looks like he's gonna die, like, just based on his hands. So he just kept saying that then? Welcome to Nexton? Crap, I'm trying to get out of this. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of him. That's a goofy sound.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
You're the town guy. You probably get around and see things, you know. Alright, cool. We're gonna have to beat the answer out of him later. Another
A woman
lovely
sits hunched
lady.
over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid.
I'm down for the bread, but I don't know if I'm...
needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
Yeah, just heal her right there on the
Winifred
spot, dude.
rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
I wish this guy would narrate my life. He's all relaying thoughts I didn't even consider. Bums me out. He passed by the homeless man, didn't give him the time of day. He never does. That's the kind of man he is. Oh, I can like clear the board. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Kind of want to step on this bridge. So will this open up the... Oh. Okay, well that didn't actually... What the hell, man? Oh, can I just jump to that? Oh. Just drop her in front of the door. Alright, you're here. We helped you. Give us something.
After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world.
Is there a reason we don't say that anymore? Throughout the realm? Like, isn't that just a little bit more badass than our country or the world? I've heard of you. You are the, I don't know. The realm.
Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Alright, now let's squeeze her for some information now that she's okay. I want to see what they meant by like mature man. What if the mature man and the mature woman knew each other? Oh shit. Freaking blue balling us over here, man. Alright, so were they the same woman? Or do we get multiple mature women all up in our deck? Oh my gosh. What the hell? Aw, didn't I say I was gonna ban that? Oh my god. Every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. And she just takes it every time. There's only so much a woman can stomach. They're getting me. They're getting me. Well, let's see if we can buy anything.
How may I help you?
Oh.
The proprietress inquires.
So you deal in elixirs and curatives and you can't fix whatever's going on with your
The
nose?
apothecary catches sight of the fellowship. Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says.
Yeah, I want to don robes like that.
She gestures to the
Not get
drawers
weird
filled
looks.
with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order.
Yeah, this guy's fantastic.
The fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
Well, you see, the thing here is, I ain't got no money, lady. Antidote. Can this cure you of chocolate sailor man disease? Chocolate sailor. Cure target of poison. Deadly poison. Just in case you weren't too afraid of the poison as it was, it is actually deadly poison.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
So what's up with this? Is this the same guy? Or
The
just
man
another
claimed
average
he
man?
saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle.
There you
He
go,
didn't
we're almost
get a
at the
good
end of the
look at
game.
their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone.
This
The
lady.
fellowship thanks the man for the useful information.
Wait, hold on. Did he say a man? A suspicious someone? Bro, you gotta be way more specific than that. Great. So it was this lady then. We just helped her.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims
Fine.
the woman.
I'm a horrible
Swinging
detective.
this curative, the woman begs the fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order.
Specifically.
I know there's nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town. A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Interesting that they don't even give them names.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
So what's the difference here? That place had spells and shit, right? Or like HP. So what do you got? Apples? Oh. You don't want to bite into these fruits. Suitstone? How much do I got? 87? I don't know what this is about though. We'll hold off. We'll save We'll
Will
keep our
that be
purse
all?
close to our
The
chest.
proprietress asks.
Sure. Let me see if I can just skip now to like, what was it? How do I do it? Oh. Damn it. I forgot how the jump was. Let me see. I don't know what that is.
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Are you kidding? I don't think we saw anybody, right? What? Ah, shit. Fleeing west, so they've already left, right? We shouldn't have come across them here in town? I'm guessing it's the skeleton monster.
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is. The monster made of bones, Hedwin interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwin.
Oh, these guys don't toot their own horns, they're busy tooting each other's.
Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
I wonder, I should have picked the other one instead, see what that meant.
You make your way to the inn, where you're greeted with a hearty hello by the owner. You're from the Ivory Order, aren't you?
And again, just the art, so good.
Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality.
West isn't going anywhere. Sleep in for the night. We've done good work.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Oh, I could zoom in. What about L and R? No, same thing? Yeah, L and Z, they all do the same thing. How do I jump though? I thought that was a thing. Oh, this is the right stick. Can I just jump to a generic square? Oh, okay. That's convenient. That's very nice. Let's see.
An innocent-looking young boy accosts the Fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly.
I like that. The art takes up the whole card and it fits in it perfectly.
In this parlor,
The
you can
banners.
play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
Severed hand? Yeah. I gotta say, the voice acting is adding a huge dimension to this. In fact, it's kind of changing the experience a bit to like a light visual novel type thing. I mean, even though a lot of visual novels, I'd say the majority of them don't have voice acting. There's something about, well, I guess I listen to podcasts and stuff that are like, obviously it's audio and they have stories and stuff and really great voice actors telling them. So I guess it's more in line with that, not a visual novel. But I guess there was a lot of reading here too, but the voice acting is a benefit. Especially when it's really good, like this guy. Like 21? Well, it depends. When do we call it? How many times can I do this? Let's just do it. Oops. He's only missing a 2 though to make it straight. Oh. This is something you can easily replicate too with regular cards. Mm-hmm. But what about that guy? Dude. I believe it was your turn. Oh. Oh, they really are just single. I thought they were, because they're aces, they would be worth a lot more. Okay. And since I used 2 of my 3, I keep the 3rd. I guess the element that keeps it from being local is that you don't want to put, like, if you could see everybody's hands, then you could accidentally or like unintentionally, right, put a card that could complete one of their sets. So it's not a local option, at least unless they totally hide it like this when you switch it. Online though, that could be cool. And then actually stake real cards you earn in the game during these. Sets from cards with consecutive numbers. 2, 3, 4. It all just ends up adding though. So it'd be like what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 6. Yeah. So this is dummy proof right here. I'm getting this. This is good. Nice and clean, nice and simple. Can only make one set per turn. So I'm done now, right? Oh. Oh. We only have 4 cards left, so this game is almost done. What happens to the one in his hand? Does he get that as a bonus point at the end? He could do it. Yeah. See, this is where I wouldn't be able to see what's going on, right? Just kind of see. I think we wouldn't see anything of each other's unless we put it in the pot. So online, I'd just be waiting right here for their turn to be done to see what gets into the pot. So what happens? I don't have a full set though. Oh, I can make one of just 2. Okay. Oh, well, I would replace my freaking 2 stack with this. Yes, but can I pick what it replaces? Oh, so it gets added to the total? Well, what's the point of getting rid of a set then? Hold on. The ace was like the weakest, right? 4, 3. Okay, then my score adjusts. Alright. Cool. I heard Witcher had something like this too, right? Was it Gwent? And it was like you could just boot the game up and just get addicted to playing that. There's no excuse not to play Witcher. I have, what, PS4 and Switch? I could play it if I wanted to. I feel like I need to. I think I that's the thing too. It's like Arceus could be cool, but could it be as cool as Witcher if you haven't played that? Like, if you're a Pokemon fan, obviously, but if I'm gonna go open world and I have one to pick, I think I'm gonna go with Witcher. It's got a crap ton of acclaim. Yeah, let's play one real quick. I guess simple. Simple does it. Oh, imagine playing a game of this with the cards. That would be cool. I gotta see it. They gotta have at least something on Etsy or something like that. Someone's done it. Hopefully. I don't think I've heard a lot of fanfare for this one. Especially with the like 2021 year-end roundups. Nothing about voice of cards. Apparently everybody was all about that Loop Hero. And they were still talking about like Disco Elysium because it got that Switch release. But you shouldn't play it on Switch because the text is really small. Supposedly has a great story though. Ah, interesting. Shuffle for the who gets the damn. Having cards be handy can get you out of a fight of fists and into a battle of wits with cards. Why dirty our hands with blood and violence? You can play a game of, what is this called? Okay, so there's a little bit on my, like, to my advantage. I could see. Wait, are we both sharing the card that's left over? Fuck, I didn't catch that the first time around. And we're only drawing 2 cards? Oh no. Oh, so we can kind of see each other's. It's just like a little bit of the luck of the draw. Oh no. So it's still walking me through it, huh? Well, damn, son, I want to keep that freaking 7. Is that the thief right there? The skeleton? Okay, so that's my pot, right? Like, he can't touch that. Oh, no. Discard. Man, I don't want to give him the 5. Okay, no, we both had a 5? Shit, then I gave it to him. I'm confused a bit now. Okay, whoa. How did I have that skeleton to start with? I did not catch that. Come on, baby. Give me a 9. Oh. Yee. Dude, I'm freaking keeping the lucky 7s over here. See all? Oh, jeez. So wait, what's the deal here? Oh, okay. Dude. Yes. I like his little feet. His nails are nice and trim and everything. Nothing. I guess it doesn't hurt to hold on to it, right? But that means we leave those big ass 8, that big ass 8 right there. Come on. Oh, we got a lot of cards left. I don't have a 3rd? Oh. Yeah. You know what? Damn it, now he's got a 3. But luckily the points don't carry over, so he doesn't keep the points from the set of 3. They'll get deducted at the end. He's rolling. Dude, I only have 1 stack though, and I'm already at 21. It's not the amount of cards you have, it's the size. Just like it's not the amount of breaths you take. Ah, crap, I forgot the Lincoln quote. What is it? It's not how many breaths, but the quality of them? Something like that. What's up? Oh, that's right, I can make them in stacks of 2. And I got a 6 in the pocket? Can he make a sequence? It's interesting that they're keeping the tutorial stuff in there for him. It's going by too fast for me to read it. Oh my god. The number of the beast. Does that make me a beast? Or a victim of the beast? Dude, I am stomping this guy. I mean, it's all luck, you know, but I guess if you could count cards, then there is strategy to be had. At least more than I can glean from what we're doing. I guess because the thing is freaking helping us. But he has to give up 1, right? Let me see if his score changes. Yeah. What the heck? Oh man, I think his turn should have stuck around a little bit longer. Oh, 6 or more. Uh-oh. I have to choose. So that's 12, right? The 4? Yeah. And those just go in the trash pile or something, right? We got a lot of game here. I get one more hand, I think. 2 more hands. Oh, snap. The 2s, yeah. This is totally something you could do with your friends. Freak, I don't know, man. Have we even seen 9s? I've only seen that, the 8s. So I guess we had to go through this process. I'm not gonna keep them. Alright, cool, I could just get rid of the one I made. There it is, the last straw. Yeah, I don't think we saw 9s in this deck, huh? Or in this game. Man, we stomped him. Hey, that was actually kind of close. That's cool. Something you could do on your own, but without the actual cards.
Boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
Ah, sweet. Does this carry over? Asking because I might just go ahead and buy this sucker. This is... Let's get a quick peek at what the next area has in store for us. And then I'm gonna call it though for this session. Oh, I guess that's it for the... While exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Oh, you can save anywhere? Alright. Oh no, there's still more. I want to see real quick if I end up in a random battle. Just from... Ah, okay. So there is that element, which honestly I'm not too fond of. It's part of the reason why I like Breath of the Wild so much, right? I see the enemies on the map. I could choose to engage or not. And it's not an RPG, so you don't have to really, unless you see an item you fancy, a weapon. Oh, is this like the Brave and Default system or something? So after enough turns you can gain enough gems to do something? If you take an action. Does pass count as an action? Let's see. Yeah. And look at that, like, that's a 3D. Like, it feels like it is actually taking place on a table. There's something very quaint and, I don't know, relaxing. What's the word? Charming? Is that it? No. Maybe it'll come to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and stack these gems up. So that's what that meant. Generate 1 gem. Hey man, what about the other homeboy? He didn't go yet. What do they deal? 7? And her shield is 10? Should they have dealt damage at all? Add value of roll. Five. I wonder if Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Games are like this. Well, the thing is, in the show they would like be holograms, right? And then there would be some very spectacular thing. The cards themselves, I don't remember how the visuals played out in all the fights. This is a little different though. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it's presented with like cards, right? But it's not very different at all from a turn-based structure. Like in Pokemon, these would be the same 4 attacks, right? Or whatever. Whereas I think in a Slay the Spire, your hand changes with each turn completely. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of just like that card game. You just played, you're gonna have to discard some, leave some on the field. This is straight up a turn-based system. So that's cool though. I guess the MP is self-contained to the battle, those gems. We don't have to worry about like running low. Cool, I don't have to choose any of the specific skills that get boosted. Take as much of the the management, the micromanagement out of my hands, or else I'll get either turned off completely or way too invested. God of War was like that with like the armor and stuff like that, and like the different, was it talismans, and like some of them are kind of the same but the values are different, the trade-offs, and you know, you're customizing your Kratos and sort of what he's going to be favoring in his attacks. But I ended up spending a lot of time in those menus. I finished the game, it wasn't enough to turn me off, but that stuff can take up a lot of my time. And in this experience, I kind of want to live in the vibe. I don't want to be in the menus too much dealing with that stuff, unless it's reading the character cards and stuff. Yeah, it's just the presentation of it all. It's just so, it's captured me. It's so good. You know, because it's not like I'm walking through just another 2D recreation, pixelated environment. Octopath was really nice looking, but ultimately was sprites, right? A style we've seen before, but this is completely unique, at least from what I've ever seen. It's different. I know Catan is like this, right? And Sid, it's like hexagons and stuff like that, so it's not totally new, but you know, he coupled that with the music, the narrators, very good narration, the pacing of it all, the straightforwardness of the battle system. It doesn't seem too crazy. Like with the demo I tried for, was it Trails? One of the Trails games, I think 3. It just like the prologue, it like jumped you right in, and it was like this super complex looking like action RPG system, and all these characters were doing things with placements, and like one was chaining it. It was like super, just like, it's the 3rd game in the series, right? So, or the 4th game, so it makes sense that they kind of start you off on the ground running. But for me, it was like, I was like, what the hell? Even Final Fantasy 7, I was like, of course I liked it enough, the presentation and the story, and I was interested in the story to watch it on YouTube, but when it came to actually playing through the demo, it was also like, I guess just came at me a little bit too fast and stuff, whereas this one has been, the demo, you know, the way it's carried itself from the start has been very, it's been doing all the right things for me. I can imagine for someone else, it's like they prefer the other experiences I just mentioned. Like, just boom. Yeah, it's very refreshing. Just in general. And like, yeah, there's no transition or like heavy transition or anything like that. It all feels of the experience, right? We're all still on the tabletop here dealing with cards. It feels like you're in a pub, like engaging in this adventure, you know? I kind of want to just go grab a beer and just chill out and play this game. I feel like I could just freaking button mash through these battles and I'd be fine. 4. She deals 10 with her attack, right? Attack, so her 10 plus 10 more light damage? That's why it needs 2 gems. What are they weak to? Oh, it's just an orc child. What the hell? Can't we just walk around him or whatever? Let's do it. Let me see what that's about. I want to see if it does 20. Like I assumed. So like their freaking life stone just shattered. What the hell? And we get that gem, or I get the gem for doing the action. Let me generate. Am I skipping the other guy? Is that like a thing of his where he's super strong but he skips a turn or something? Yeah, he didn't get to go. What's up with that? Maybe it's after every 2 of your players, the enemy gets to do something? He always goes last and it's after the enemy's gone. He deals 15. This guy's got 4. Should kill him.
Good work.
There you are. It's been a minute. What about a Great Warrior? I haven't done a fight well enough, I guess, to get the Great Warrior card. That was cool too in God of War. If you did a fight and you didn't get damage, or it was... I think that was the main thing. Mimir would give you some like kudos and stuff. I was surprised when it happened, since I'm not that good at the combat. Let's go ahead and try it. Everybody's looking pretty saucy though. We're good. Let me see how quick it is to get to the town we were at previously. So I press B? No. The right stick does this. Oh, we can fast travel to the castle town or Nexton. So we're out in the wilds then. And then from there, just go to the inn. So I could skip potentially random battles by leaping ahead, right? Once I've explored an area fully. That's pretty cool too. Is she gonna give us free freaking
Here to stay the
nights
night?
in?
The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Yeah, alright. Cool, we don't have to pay for this. But I'm going to pay. Let me see. Like, you know, it's just they go all in on it and they've made something very... Please let me save. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, time flew by. Mark of a good... Look at 1 hour and 17. Nice. Yeah, that was a very, very good experience. Yeah, strong points. Even though it's... Oh, I guess the strong points are like I mentioned many times, the presentation, the use of cards in building this world and having us experience it that way. Very reminiscent of a tabletop experience. Um, Voice acting, the guy is amazing, and he covers a lot of the dialogue, if not all of it up until this point, right? Except for that card game we are playing. The art on the cards is really nice. The battle system, they've done a great job in this demo with the tutorials. You know, it wasn't just all thrown at you at once or anything like that. Um, I like the way you get around, the way they've designed the world. Yeah, I mean, just a super solid demo. Nice. Um, I can't remember the last JRPG I played, especially to completion. I'm gonna buy this. This was a great taste, a great teaser experience. I'm all in for it. Like I said, it also has like a cool vibe. The music is good. Super chill. Story is unfolding at a chill pace, you know? Yeah, this is kind of what I didn't know I was looking for. Um, I've been jonesing lately for like um, a visual novel, just something a little bit more laid back, not like straight up like 3D platformer intense or anything like that. Even though I did just play God of War, but even that one has a lot of story going for it and cutscenes and stuff, so it wasn't full balls to the wall kind of thing. But this is definitely, I'm enjoying it, what they've composed here. This is a cool experience. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, so great look at this, huh? Like, what do we have here? I guess a game I'm down to buy. That's what we got here. All right, take care.